Welcome to Bonga Ball Football Podcast. My name is Keith Emali, and today we want to introduce a new segment whereby we will review jerseys for the 2022-2023 season and recommend the best ones in our opinion for you. Yeah, I think we'll start with the most common club in the world, and for the first time, for the first time in 10 seasons, Manchester United have produced an extremely good jersey. Unacheki other seasons, it's usually so plain. Adidas and Nike wamekuwa kitucheza sana honestly. Majezi zimekuwa zikika, I don't know how to explain how the past ones look, but for this one naweza sema it has some vintage look towards it. Iko na ile, you see the color for 98 99, the one tulikuwa tumeshinda, it has that vintage look to it. I'm pretty sure Eric Cantona would be proud of this. If you know, you know actually. If you know, you know. Yeah, I'd give it an A. Yeah, so we move on to Arsenal. You know, Arsenal most times have the best jersey in the league. Hadi musemanga hivyo. Kama league ingekuanga competition ya jersey, Arsenal always ingekuanga number 1. But this time I actually feel that it's a good jersey. It's a good jersey, but bad. Like, it's not up to their standards honestly. Unajua Arsenal wanatonga like the way we regard City highly in terms of their footballing ability. That's how I regard Arsenal in terms of their jersey production. Their designers actually put in so much work in their production, and I kind of feel like Adidas actually made the same type of jersey for Arsenal and Man U. They're pretty similar, but the United one looks better. I'd give it for Arsenal standards, I'd give it a B. Yeah, let's move to Chelsea. Oh my god, probably the worst home kit in the league. Say hiyo jersey yao, it's very plain honestly. I've not liked even their sponsors. The sponsors have like ever since they started being sponsored by 3, now they've been producing very bad jerseys, and then it doesn't complement on the look of the jersey. So I'd give it, the worst jersey in the league definitely needs an E. Inaenda relegations on E. Liverpool actually, I'd have loved to talk about the home kit, but the away kit has been released today, and oh my god, I'm a United fan, but I love that jersey that they've produced today. In my opinion, if there was I'd say it's like the best away jersey in the Premier League, because there are other better jerseys in other leagues, but in the Premier League, in terms of away jerseys, the Liverpool one is quite unique. I love the white with the strips of many colors, and you know, it's a good buy. If you don't hate Liverpool, it's a very good buy. I'd advise you to invest your money in it. Another good one, actually, let me talk about City's jersey. In my opinion, it's very plain, and I hope Haaland performs as well as their jersey looks like. Mse hiyo jersey, me honestly inakaa tu, it's as boring as Manchester City. Mafano wana bo, jersey zao zina bo. It's just typical Man City without the oil man. Yeah, so we go to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have released their jersey today, to their home jersey. Crystal Palace have the blue and red in their jerseys, and I feel like for the first time ever, it's very exciting. It doesn't look like, it's not a strip jersey. It doesn't have stripes like they usually make their jerseys. It's kind of a blend of colors, and not a blend of colors, but me sijui nitawaexplainia aje, but go check it out. I give it an A. Yeah. Let's move away from the Premier League. I think we'll talk about Barca away. Barca away, I only have one comment. Golden jerseys are the best looking jerseys, and that simply gives me, nitaipatia A. It's Barcelona. Yeah, for another good jersey I think you should get is the Bayern away. As I've said, golden jerseys that have gold in it usually tend to be so appealing to the eye. And I feel like when you buy a jersey, you should think about how many people will have it, especially if you're not doing the Premier League teams. And I feel like the Bayern away, it's color white with golden, the badge is golden, like about, I'd say like this jersey, but it's plain white, and then the lines, it has lines here, it's the Adidas 3 lines, it's golden, the badge is golden, T-Mobile is golden. So that's, if you want a unique jersey, I'd really advise you to get that. That's an A+ for me. Real Madrid home, I'm not really sure, honestly. I don't think it's very basic, honestly, for Real Madrid standards, because from the back of my mind I try and remember good Real Madrid kits. There's that purple one, the one that was in the, I think it was the 16-17, the one Ronaldo scored a brace in the final versus Juventus, the Masala Ronaldo. That one was a good jersey. The one, the 13-14 one away with the dragon around the back, the black one with the dragon, that one was a really good one too. Yeah, but for this one, for the home jersey, it's quite basic, but it has a really good collar, honestly. The collar is really lovely. Actually, I feel like jerseys with collars, it's always a good thing to have. So I'd give it a B. Next we go to the PSG home. You know, PSG is so well known for making the best jerseys these days, either that or Arsenal. And I feel for this season it's it's quite mid, honestly, for PSG standards. I expected better, but I think their alternate, or they haven't released it yet, because the alternate, and there's always a fourth kit with Jordan, the collaboration with Jordan, I think definitely what produce something that we love. Yeah, so I'd advise you to get that. And let's go to the Juve kit. The Juve kit, actually, it's quite lovely. It's quite lovely. I love how this time they've not taken the white and black stripes. They're doing something. The black, it isn't like a consistent running line. Kuna venye tu iko different, but I feel like it doesn't complement with the sponsors. Venye tu nimesema na Chelsea, hiyo jeep haingiani na hizo lines. I wish tu ingekuwa tu plain. Ingekuwa plain, ingekuwa an A, but because of the way it doesn't complement each other, I'd give it a B. Yeah, so before I go on to the next the last three teams, there's something me personally I want to be buying jerseys every season for the clubs that I support in each league. And now, like for Premier League, United, AC Milan, Serie A, Marseille, Ligue 1, Bayern in Bundesliga, and then in La Liga Barcelona, and then Benfica in Liga NOS. Yeah, so let me go to the Benfica, because Benfica was the next kit on my list. Benfica kit is quite plain. It's plain red, written Fly Emirates. It's bare minimum, honestly. I give it a strong E. Huyu hata anafaa rudie shule, designer aache mchezo bana. Marseille kit, it's a white plain. I feel like for the fact that it's a white plain kits are actually really lovely to look at, but it needs, and for the Marseille kit, many people don't have them. It's a very rare jersey to find. So if you like white kits and you don't buy the Real Madrid kit, I'd advise you to buy the Marseille kit. I'd also give it a B because it's quite plain. And lastly, Ajax are really known, like recently, especially for last season with the ile ilikuwa ya reggae, ile two little birds. Yeah, I thought that jersey was really, it looked really nice last season. It was top 3 best jerseys in the world for last season, and I feel that the season's home kit is it's good. It's not extremely good, it's not bad, it's just good, and I'd give it a B. Yeah, and I think with that we can conclude this segment, and I hope you make the right choice and not buy a Chelsea kit.